Before you scroll, pause for a moment. There is a reason you are here. Because your soul is about to hear something you were meant to hear today. Today, the 1st of November, Archangel Michael is whispering to your heart. You have 35 minutes left, not to fear, but to receive. Receive what? A message of love. A message from someone you loved deeply. Someone who once held your hand, someone whose laughter still echoes in your heart. But today, they are in heaven. And right now, they are trying to speak to you. Dizzy, close your eyes for just a moment and listen. Because this is what they want you to know. I never truly left you. You feel me in your quiet tears. You hear me in your heartbeats. You sense me when your eyes close and your soul suddenly feels warm. Yes. That warmth is me hugging your heart. They're saying, you think I am gone, but I am closer to you than ever before. I'm in your prayers, in your dreams. In those silent moments when the world feels loud but your soul feels calm. And Archangel Michael adds, today, I want to remind you. You are protected, guided, and surrounded by love. Both from heaven and here on earth. Yellow heart, that person you miss? They have been sending you signs. A sudden chill followed by warmth. A feather, a butterfly, a repeated number. A song you randomly heard that felt like it was meant just for you. Dreams that feel more real than reality. Those are not coincidences. They are reminders. Love doesn't die. It simply changes its home, from earth to heaven. They want you to stop hurting. They want you to stop blaming yourself. They want you to live, not just exist. They whisper again. Dove, I see your pain, I see your silent battles. But I also see your strength. And I'm proud of you. Let those words sink into your heart. Because today is not about loss. It's about love. A love that is eternal. A love that is pure. A love that even death cannot break. Dizzy, and Archangel Michael says, in the next 35 minutes, something beautiful will shift in your heart. You will feel lighter, calmer, more loved. Because today, you finally heard what your soul has been waiting for. If you felt something, even a little peace, even a little warmth, that's your sign. Glowing star, don't keep this just for yourself. Share this video with someone who needs comfort today. And if you want more messages like this, from heaven, angels, and the universe, hit subscribe and stay with us. Because your soul doesn't find things by accident. It finds them when it's ready. Yellow heart, I am sending you love, from this side of the world. And from heaven too. Stay blessed. Stay protected. Stay connected. Sparkles, they are not gone. They are simply living in a different kind of home now. A place where hearts don't break, where pain doesn't exist. Where souls shine brighter than the morning sun. And in that light, their love for you didn't fade. It grew stronger. Dove, they want to tell you something today. So listen, not with your ears, but with your heart. Thought balloon, they say. Every time you smile, I smile too. Every time you heal, a part of me heals with you. I am not your past. I am your forever connection. A link between earth and heaven. You miss them when you're alone. You wonder, do they hear me? Do they know how much I still love them? Dizzy, and today the answer is yes. Absolutely yes. Your tears, they knew them before they fell. Your prayers, they heard them before you finished speaking. Your quiet whispers like, I miss you, they felt them before you even said them out loud. Sun behind small cloud, they have seen your lonely nights. They have watched every time you pretended to be strong. They noticed when your laughter didn't reach your eyes. But today, they want to wrap you in peace. They want to hold your soul, not your hand. They want to tell you, it's okay to miss me. But don't forget to live for me too. Because your life is still a story. And they are watching every chapter from heaven, whispering, open book, keep going, it gets beautiful. And Archangel Michael gently adds, you are not alone. You are spiritually protected, emotionally supported, and divinely guided. That gentle chill you feel sometimes, that sudden peace during a stormy day, that unexpected moment when everything feels calm, even when nothing is fixed. That's not luck. That's love from heaven quietly hugging you. Candle, they don't want you to live in sadness. They want you to live in light. They don't want you to forget them. They want you to remember them with love, not pain. They want you to smile again. Because your smile is their favorite memory. So today, take a deep breath. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, I am healing. You are with me. I am loved. Archangel Michael says, when you heal, heaven celebrates. Sparkles. And if this message touched even the smallest part of your heart, don't keep it with just you. Share this with someone who needs comfort. Someone whose heart silently aches for someone in heaven. And if you want more messages of healing, divine love, angel guidance and spiritual comfort, stay with us, subscribe, and journey with this soulful family. Yellow heart, because sometimes the most beautiful things are not heard with ears, but felt with the heart. Dove, you are loved, here and in heaven. Thought balloon, there are moments when the world feels loud, but your heart feels strangely quiet. Not empty, just quiet. T. And in that silence, there's something soft, gentle, and warm. A presence. A presence of someone you loved deeply. Someone who now lives where pain doesn't exist, but love still does. Dove, they see you. They see how strong you pretend to be. They see how you smile to hide your tears. And today, through this message, they whisper softly, sun behind small cloud, you don't always have to be strong. You don't always have to smile through your pain. It's okay to feel. It's okay to miss me. It's okay to cry. Because tears don't mean weakness. They mean love. You still hold their memory as your most precious treasure. Not in photos. Not in words, but in your heart. And even though they are not here in the way you wish, they are closer than ever, just differently. Dizzy love doesn't disappear when life changes. It doesn't fade when goodbyes happen. It simply changes its home. From the earth to the soul. And your soul still feels them. Yellow heart, they want you to know. They are not a sad chapter from yesterday. They are a light that still shines in your today. A quiet guide in your decisions. An invisible friend in your lonely days. A silent answer when you close your eyes and ask, "Are you still with me?" And the answer is always yes. Headphone, you don't hear them with your ears. You feel them with your heart. In the calmness after a storm. In the unexpected smile. In the sudden peace after tears. That's them. They don't want you to live a life of just surviving. They want you to live fully, softly, deeply, beautifully. Because your life is still a gift, a journey. A story that they are still watching with pride. Sparkler and Archangel Michael says, "You are not alone. You are surrounded by divine protection, heavenly comfort, and love that never dies. Every time you chose kindness. Every time you tried again when it was hard. Every time you loved even while hurting. They smiled at you from heaven. And softly said, 'This is the strength of my loved one.' They want you to forgive yourself. To forgive life. To forgive time. Because nothing was your fault. You did your best. With the love you had. In the moment you were given. Now. They want you to do one beautiful thing. Sparkling Heart Live. Heal. Love. Remember. But don't stay stuck in the pain. Turn your grief into gratitude. Turn your tears into prayer. Turn your love into light. Because they are not truly gone. They just moved into your heart. And your heart now holds two souls. Yours. And the one you miss. And if this touched something deep within, sparkles, that is your sign. Don't keep it just for yourself. Share this with someone whose heart is silently aching today. And if you believe love is eternal, stay with us. Join this family of light, healing, faith, and comfort. Yellow Heart, subscribe. Because your soul didn't find this by accident. It found it. Because it was meant to. Dove, you are loved. Here, and in heaven. There comes a moment in our life when we stop asking, "Why did they leave?" And we start realizing they didn't truly leave. They just stopped being seen. They didn't disappear from your life. They simply changed their address. From your arms to your soul. They are still with you. In different ways, in softer ways. In sacred ways. Ever noticed how sometimes, out of nowhere, you suddenly feel calm? Or your heart feels warm for no reason? Or you feel like someone invisible is gently holding your hand? That's not your imagination. That's connection. Dove, that's love. Thought Balloon, and today, through this message. They whisper softly. I live where pain doesn't exist. But love still does. I live where time doesn't matter. But memories still glow. They don't want you to hold on to sadness. They want you to hold on to love. Because sadness remembers what is gone. But love remembers what is forever. Sun behind small cloud, they're saying. When you smile, I feel joy. When you heal, I feel peace. When you live fully, I live through you. You see, they never wanted you to stop loving life. They just wanted you to understand life differently. To feel deeper. To love deeper. To live deeper. Because sometimes, heaven isn't a place far away. Sometimes, heaven is a feeling. A presence. A moment when the soul feels held. Even when no one is physically there. Cherry blossom, and today, Archangel Michael gently reminds you. You are never alone. You are spiritually protected. You are emotionally guided. You are deeply loved. By heaven, and by your angels. The person you miss. They don't want you to live inside your pain forever. They want you to bloom. The way flowers bloom after rain. Not in denial of the storm. But because of it. Tulip, you didn't lose them. You found a different way to love them. A love beyond words. Beyond distance. Beyond life. So today, stop asking where they are. And start noticing where they show up. In the quiet. In the warmth. In the unexpected peace. And in every time your heart whispers, I feel you. Dizzy, and if this touched your soul, not just your ears, then this message was meant for you. Don't keep it. Share it with someone whose heart needs comfort today. Yellow heart, share it like you are sharing a hug. And if you want to continue receiving messages like this, for healing, angel guidance, and soulful comfort, stay with us. Subscribe. Let this place be your soft corner in a loud world. Because souls don't find each other by accident. They connect. When they're ready. Dove, you are loved. Here. And in heaven. Sometimes, healing doesn't begin with answers. It begins with understanding. Understanding that love is not a moment. Not a memory. Not even a person. It's an energy. And energy never dies. It only transforms. It becomes signs. It becomes warmth. It becomes presence. Of that person you love. They are not gone. They have simply transformed. From someone you could see, to someone you can feel. They are in your gentle thoughts. In your sudden calmness. And especially, in those quiet nights when you close your eyes. And for a moment, you feel like they're right beside you. Dizzy because love, real love, never ends. It just changes its language. And today, they speak to you. In the language of the soul. They whisper. Sparkles, I know your heart still aches. I know you sometimes wish for just one more hug. One more conversation. One more moment. But every time you close your eyes quietly, and you feel that strange comfort. That is our moment. You think I am gone? Oh, I am closer than ever. But not to your eyes. To your soul. Candle, they want to remind you. They did not leave you empty. They left you with courage. They left you with love. They left you with strength. And every time you rise stronger after breaking. That is their love working through you. Sun behind small cloud and Archangel Michael whispers gently. Do not live in yesterday. Do not fear tomorrow. Just feel the love that surrounds you today. Because heaven is not some far place in the clouds. Heaven is where there is love. So yes. Heaven lives in your heart too. Tulip, they don't want you to hold on to pain. They want you to hold on to remembrance. But in a way that doesn't hurt. In a way that heals. You don't have to forget them to heal. You heal by remembering them with love, not pain. Yellow heart, so today. Allow your heart to open a little. To breathe a little. To heal a little. Not by letting go of them. But by letting go of the sadness. Because they are not your heartbreak. They are your forever light. And today, something beautiful happens. Not outside. But inside you. You begin to understand. They are not a memory you visit. They are a love that lives in you. Dizzy, if this comforted your soul. Even a little. That is your sign. Sparkles, share this with someone whose heart quietly struggles to heal. Headphone, and if you want more gentle words, angel comfort, divine love. Subscribe and stay connected. Not just with this channel, but with the message your soul was always meant to hear. Dove, you are loved. Here. Now. Always. There are days when you are surrounded by people. Yet your heart still feels alone. Not empty. Just missing someone whose voice used to feel like home. You smile for the world. But deep inside, a quiet part of your soul whispers, I miss you. Dove, but today, through this message, something sacred unfolds. That person you loved. The one who now lives beyond pain and time. Gently whispers back, you don't miss me because I am gone. You miss me because our love is real. Real love doesn't disappear. Real love doesn't fade. It simply changes where it lives. It lives in the warmth that randomly fills your heart. It lives in those unexpected tears that bring peace, not sadness. It lives in those dreams that feel more real than reality itself. It lives in that sudden calmness you feel when you think of them. That is not just memory. That is connection. Soul to soul. Heart to heart. Love that even time cannot erase. Cherry Blossom, and Archangel Michael gently says, if love never dies, then why should you think they are gone? They live. Not in front of you, but within you. Not in footsteps you can hear, but in guidance you can feel. Every time you almost give up, and somehow, you find strength again. That is not by chance. That is them reminding your soul, I am still here. Keep going. Sparkles, they are not your sadness. They are your strength. They are not your pain. They are your peace. They are not a goodbye. They are an eternal hello. A presence you carry in every heartbeat. Candle, they didn't teach you how to live without them. They taught you how to carry them within you. And still keep living. And maybe today, you don't need answers, or signs, or messages from heaven. Maybe today, you only need this soft truth. Yellow heart, you are loved, more than you know. Supported, more than you feel. And guided, more than you realize. So breathe. Let your heart soften. Let your spirit feel. And most importantly, let love stay. Because your connection didn't end. It simply changed dimensions. From hands you could hold, to a presence you can feel. Dove love does not end. It evolves. Sparkles, if this reached your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who quietly aches. Someone who needs a gentle reminder that love is still here. Red heart, and if you believe love continues beyond life, stay. Subscribe. Let your soul find comfort here. Again and again. Because sometimes, all a breaking heart needs is a voice like this. Dove, you are loved. Here. Now. Always. There are moments when your heart becomes. That is not just memory. That is connection. Soul to soul. Heart to heart. Love that even time cannot erase. Cherry Blossom and Archangel Michael gently says, if love never dies, then why should you think they are gone? They live. Not in front of you, but within you. Not in footsteps you can hear, but in guidance you can feel. Every time you almost give up, and somehow, you find strength again. That is not by chance. That is them reminding your soul, I am still here. Keep going. Sparkles, they are not your sadness. They are your strength. They are not your pain. They are your peace. They are not a goodbye. They are an eternal hello. A presence you carry in every heartbeat. Candle, they didn't teach you how to live without them. They taught you how to carry them within you. And still keep living. And maybe today, you don't need answers, or signs, or messages from heaven. Maybe today, you only need this soft truth. Yellow heart, you are loved, more than you know. Supported, more than you feel. And guided, more than you realize. So breathe. Let your heart soften. Let your spirit feel. And most importantly, let love stay. Because your connection didn't end. It simply changed dimensions. From hands you could hold, to a presence you can feel. Dove love does not end. It evolves. Sparkles if this reached your heart. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who quietly aches. Someone who needs a gentle reminder that love is still here. Red heart, and if you believe love continues beyond life. Stay. Subscribe. Let your soul find comfort here. Again and again. Because sometimes, all a breaking heart needs is a voice like this. Dove, you are loved. Here. Now. Always. There are moments when your heart becomes. Chapter unfold. Tulip, you are not alone. You are deeply loved. More than you know. Here, and in heaven. Sparkles if these words touched your soul. Share them with someone who silently aches for someone in heaven. Let it be a hug in the form of words. And if you'd like to keep receiving messages of comfort, faith, love, and healing from the divine, Red Heart, subscribe, stay close, and let your soul rest here. Dove, you are loved. Here. Now. Always.